What the hell? You heard that though, right? Okay, so I'm not imagining things. Something's buggering around in the bush here. On this episode of Mud, Sweat, and Gears, we're going to go check out Blueberry Lake Road. There's a couple lakes down there, and we're going to leave off where Kian and I left off last year, where it said Temagami 10 kilometers. We're going to see what's beyond that. So stay tuned. You ready to go? Yeah. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, welcome to a brand new episode of Mud, Sweat, and Gears for the season of 2025. It has been one heck of a long-ass winter. Not gonna lie, the ice just basically came off the water probably not even 3 weeks ago. So here we are in somewhat familiar territory. We're down Roosevelt Road near the Temagami end, but we're gonna go explore a couple of lakes that were kind of on my radar last year and see if we can get to them. So this is the first ride, first time this thing's been out. I haven't even changed the fluids yet. I'm gonna change them after this ride. I got the Deeganator with me today. Mother Nature, well, she doesn't know what she wants to do. It's about 12 degrees out. So a little on the chilly side. It's been raining for like 2 days. But you know what? When you've had enough of being cooped up and being stuck, you've had enough. So I said, I don't care if it downpours, we're getting the hell out there and we're going for a ride. So here we are. I want to thank all the new subscribers. Even though I didn't post any footage over the winter time, we still kept growing and growing, and we're almost at 1,300. So thank you very much. Let's keep going. The Disconnect and Discover program's kind of been put on hold just a little bit due to obviously Mother Nature and everything else, but we've got hats, we've got t-shirts now, we've got keychains being made up, we've got stickers. Mud, Sweat, and Gears will be going full-fledged with a small engine repair shop, ranging from lawnmowers up to compact tractors. So we've got some big plans in the works. Right now I'm deciding whether I want to build a shop on my property or try to find another location to potentially lease, rent, buy. So I'm on the hunt, but it will happen. It will happen. So I will be hiring as well. I will be looking for a mechanic, a small engine mechanic, preferably somebody that's seasoned, that knows pretty much all the ins and outs with everything. That way I can bring you guys basically full-time footage of in-shop repairs. I can get out on the trails more and just have a good time. That's why we're here. Looks like they've been doing a lot of cutting. A lot of cutting. So we're going to go down Blueberry Lake Road, which we did go down in the season, Is That a Bear, I believe, with Kian. So if you haven't watched that episode, check that one out. That's pretty good. And we went to Pashabo Lake. So I think it's kind of along the same lines, if I'm not mistaken. But we're just going to continue once we get to that Temagami sign. And there's another lake back down in through there. I want to say it's called Far Cry Lake. I'll know more once I get up here and I check the maps. And we'll see what happens. But you guys have already seen this quite a few times. So I'll tune you back in once we hit Blueberry Lake Road or a nice washout or some mud. Deegan's on the hunt for some mud today. He wants mud, so we got to give him some mud, everybody. So we'll see what we can find him. So stay tuned. All right, we are at Blueberry Lake Road. Yes, we are. Temagami Shores. Hey, we got some advertising out here now. If you're a bear hunter, this is a prime spot for you, or moose. It's a beautiful area. Nice drive. Northland Paradise Lodge. They took the sign down. I wonder why. Very interesting. So for those of you that don't know, we did get a couple mini bikes. We added them to our arsenal. So that's fantastic. I did get a couple of 212 Predators for them. So I've got basically a stock Predator on the one right now. I just have the Governor zip tied. Just to get a feel for it. And the other one I just left the stock motor on for now because I want to get Kean on there and learn how to ride this year by himself. So we'll see how he does with that. And I also have the other 212 Predator that I put a billet rod in, flat top piston, 10,000 RPM, aluminum flywheel, 22-pound valve springs, the whole 9 yards. This thing's built like a brick shit house, so it should go pretty good. But I'm going to work on that later on and put that probably in midsummer or something like that. I'll slap it on my bike and we'll see if we can get a top speed out of it and go from there. Man, does that ever look fun down there, eh? That's like little mini bike heaven in there. It's all posted, no trespassing, but I really don't think you're going to hurt nothing going down there. So I have to jog my memory here as to where the heck we got to go, because I remember when we went to Pashabo, we had to zigzag in and out of the bush constantly. And then we ended up on a tower line, and that took us to Pishabo. And we continued on. So we got to do the same. So we'll see what happens. So how was everybody's winter, Christmas, New Year's? Comment, let me know where you're from. What did Santa bring you? Did you get lucky enough to maybe purchase a new ride, new ATV, side-by-side, dirt bike? Let me know, I'm curious. My Christmas was good. I've been working like a dog. 55, 60 hours a week. Kind of getting tired of it, to be honest with you, especially for what I do. I do home renovations right now on the side, kind of a little side gig, I guess. Not much time for anything else, but I'm going to be going down to probably a 4-day work week and then spending 3 days with you, beautiful souls. Shooting some content and bringing you guys along for these adventures. I'd also like to host a meet and greet. I'm not sure of the date yet, probably in the next month or so. I'm just going to pick out a location and we're going to have burgers, hot dogs, some drinks, non-alcoholic, of course. Bring your machines out and show and shine, show them off, I don't care. Come out and check out some merchandise, meet the Mud, Sweat, and Gears family, the team. I like to get a club going, Mud, Sweat, and Gears club. I got lots and lots on the go. Everything's taking time, but everything's in motion right now, so that's what counts. All right, where are we here on the maps? Blueberry. I know we have to take a trail. It depends how we want to do this. Do we want to go all the way to the Temagami sign and beyond, and then when on our way back, take the little detour to Far Cry Lake? I don't know. Or do we want to hit Far Cry Lake first and then go? We got a full tank, so we should be okay. We'll see what happens. A nice little rocky area here. So right now we are on Pashabo Lake Road. So it turned into Pishabo Lake Road. So we should be coming up on some sand pits. I'm hoping we'll get lucky enough to maybe see some wildlife today. Oh yeah, there's the sandy pit, sand, gravel. Yeah, who remembers this? It's all closed off now. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, this is where we had some fun before. Remember this, Degano? Shall we give her? See what happens? Let's see if we can do it in two. Let's see if we can do it in two. Hang on. No problem. Woo! Is that fun? Feel like you're on... Oh, see that? Even the bike's horny. Excellent. So yeah, I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't done a damn thing to this bike other than change the fluids. We got 1,360 kilometers on it. There we go, wash all the dirt off, eh? I checked my belt just before I parked this thing last winter there, this past winter, and not even a speck of belt dust inside the cover. So that just goes to show you, if you take care of your machine and you don't beat the living hell out of it, it's going to take care of you, right? More time riding, less time fixing. That's the way it should be. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this now. This is where we got a... Coming up here, we've got a bunch of zigzag trails. I remember that. Got a lot of big rocks exposed over the past winter here. Good ball joint busters. Hey, there's a path there. I wonder where that... Oh, that just leads back down to the other part of the road. Okay. Well, I wonder if the boats are still going to be here. If you're looking for a great place to go fishing, I've heard nothing but amazing things about this lake. I've never fished it myself, so I can't confirm any of that. It's just hearsay, right? But there's 2 or 3 boats here. At least there was the last time Kean and I were here. And yeah, just bring a ATV or even a dirt bike, whatever, fishing pole and a paddle, and you should be good to go. And a life jacket, of course, for safety reasons. Holy shit, that's a big hole. This is the kind of stuff that you don't want to be doing 50, 60K and hit that, eh? Look at that hole, bud. That's like half as deep as you. That's why you got to pay attention. Yeah, here we go. So, the question now is, which one did I take? Did I go to the left or did I go to the right? Hopefully it looks a little familiar up here. I'm kind of confused as to why my gas gauge ain't showing completely full. Hopefully I'm not having an issue with it, because I filled that thing right up to the rim at the gas station. So I don't know. I should have one more bar. Unless we're leaking gas, wouldn't that be great? Okay, so right here, remember this? Okay, I think I remember going in there with Kian, because that's Pashabo. But no, you know what? We want to keep going, and then we want to turn right here. This is the path we want that leads all the way up. We're going to hit a bunch of different lakes. Yeah, it's going to be great. Okay, so we keep going. So really, we're not that far when you think about it. There should be something off to the left. Or not. Maybe we're just going to do a little bit of a loop here. Come on, Yogi Bear, where are you? I'm still angry about last season where Deegan and I missed those 2 friggin' moose because it was pouring down rain, and I turned the camera off, and 30 seconds later, a cow and a calf right in front of us. Like, I could have hit the calf if I didn't slow down. I have never yelled so loud at my damn camera to try to turn back on, but it wasn't quick enough. All right, so here we go. Yeah, and then we want to hang a right. So there's actually a couple ways to get to Pishabo. Huh. And if you're an experienced rider, you know what I'm talking about. Every year, the trail systems that you think you know like the back of your hand, they are ever changing. Am I right? They are always changing. You always have to adapt because it's constant. It's like, oh, I don't remember this from last year. I don't remember that. Right? And it plays tricks on your mind. You think you're in the wrong area, or you're lost, or you just got to have confidence. I mean, I'm still using my Backroads map app. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's well worth the yearly subscription. And it works without service, so you can't beat that. The only thing I will tell you is, yes, it does suck the life out of your battery. So bring a power bank like I got down there, and obviously a cord to connect it. But for the length of the ride we're going to have today, it shouldn't be too bad. Total of, I'm guessing probably close to 100 kilometers today, maybe. Slow. So up here we want to hang a right. Just follow the arrows, I guess. Yeah, there's the tower line. All right. So this leads all the way to Pashabo, but if we keep going straight, that looks like it just dead ends. Yeah. I mean, look at 1, 2, 3. So you got 4 trails you can choose from right here. Wouldn't this be a cool spot to sit, though, with a rifle doing some bear hunting? What a nice area. Somebody's been back here. They look pretty fresh, too. Maybe we're going to have some company. Yeah, see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about right here. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell's going on? Oh, hold on a second here. No, no, we're going the right way. I had it manual because I touched the maps. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, where you're in and out. But it's a nice change in the terrain. I love this kind of riding. Gravel, rocky, a little bit of mud. I know Deegan loves this stuff, so I might even let him drive on the way back a little bit. I think it's time for him to sit in the driver's seat. I'll make sure he doesn't floor it and make me go flying right over top of the cargo box. Nice trail though, nice trail. I had one of the viewers there ask me if I wanted to go for a ride down Rabbit Lake Road, but I was away for my anniversary that weekend. So let me know how you made out. I'm curious, where did you go down Rabbit Lake Road? Did you end up trying to tackle Four Bass Lake, or did you just go to Rabbit Lake or beyond? There's so much water down that road. You could ride that road for 2 weeks and you're not going to hit every trail. It's crazy. This is the fun stuff. I love this stuff. You good back there? Now I gotta watch my swearing too. He had his surgery finally on his ears, so now he can hear again. So Dad's gotta be conservative now. What is that over there? That looks like another path. Huh. Doesn't that look like another path? Somewhat? Just a little bit growing up. That's kind of neat. We are getting there. We should be on Pashabo in about 2 minutes. We'll stop there for a quick break. I'm sure all this bouncing around, he's probably got to drain his bladder. Pretty rocky, eh, bud? Not bad, but definitely not as bad as the Suicide Hill. That was crazy, that trail. Hey, what the hell was that? Did you hear that branch break? I heard some branches breaking. Did we spook something up? I don't know what it was, bud. I just heard it last second there. It was off to our right, I know that. Feel the water, eh? Just running through here like a little creek system. What the hell is this? Little homemade. See, there it is again. Did you hear it that time? What the hell? You heard that though, right? Okay, so I'm not imagining things. Something's buggering around in the bush here. Wonder if I should turn my other camera on, raise it up, point behind me in case something runs. At least I'll be able to capture something. That must have been a pretty big hole for them to put a couple of half skids there. I've yet to see anybody down this trail. The only part that I've seen like numerous people, especially the last couple times out, has been McNabb Lake. It's the one where I've taken you guys there a couple times actually. Very nice lake, but I don't think you can fish it. You have to look up in the regulations. I still don't think you can fish it. I think it's a protected lake. You want to go for a swim? Now we're getting into the fun stuff. You like these trails, eh? I know I do. Hey, there's the other gas bar I was looking for. Took that long to fill up. Huh. All right, never mind, people. We're all good. She's showing full now. Oh my goodness. That was a long 2 minutes to get to the lake. Yeah, Kian's not one for these kind of trails. He hates the friggin' bumps. He gets gut rot big time. Stomach aches and headaches. Deegan's more of the bumpy ride terrain person, you know, he can take it. Kian's more of he likes the scenic rides, right? The nice scenic rides, the more laid back, flatter terrain, which is fine. I mean, everyone has their preference, right? Not everybody wants to come down a path and have their insides jiggle around. So my Uncle Gerald, he's been bugging me, looking forward to new videos. So a shout out to my Uncle Gerald. Love you, man. Hope you're doing well. This one's for you, buddy. All right, now, see what I mean? Like, we go basically, let's stop for a minute here. So we started back there. We started back there, I think, at that second tower. And then we just basically came in and then came out here. Well, why don't they just clear a path so you can just drive straight through here? You know what I mean? Kind of stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. We should be able to see the water right around this corner. This is rocky through here. This is very rocky. This was Kian's worst part. He hated this section. You don't take it slow and steady, you're going to end up breaking something, and, well, you're going to be walking out. And all the jiggling, well, I'm going to be honest, I'm the one that has to pee now, too. We're going to stop up here for a break, okay, bud? Have a drink and a little bit of food, maybe. And then we start the real adventure. Well, somebody might be back here. I don't know. I didn't see anybody parked where I parked, though. You know what's really irritating to me is I'm seeing all the logging going on now, and all the trails that I used to ride, can't ride them anymore, which really sucks. Like to get to like Trail from Hell, all the episodes there, the Trail from Hell, the original way, I believe starting next year. Forget it. Can't go back in there. They're going to be logging all of it. So I'm pretty upset about that, actually. And this looks like Pishabo. Well, the one part of it. Where is the boats? I don't see the boats. And I don't even see the trail. That led down there. I'm thinking we have to go around here, bud. This might be just the first little section. I can't remember. Daddy's getting old. I can't remember everything. Especially when you see so many trails in a season, right? I got them all marked and pinned and everything on my maps, but sometimes it's like you overlook stuff, and because I thought the boats were right there, because there's Pashabo. Nice area. And my daughter will know this area because she's camped on this lake before. She said it was fantastic fishing for bass, walleye. I think she said even caught a few pike. There's some mud for you, Deegan. Just a little tiny taste. Hopefully we come across a nice deep mud hole we can really light the tires up. Might as well get this thing dirty. I gotta service it anyways. Woo! You good? All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. This is where we're gonna stop, bub. There's the path. Or maybe not. All right, maybe not. Never mind, Daddy's just gonna be quiet. I keep putting my foot in my mouth. This is a nice lake though, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice lake. Hang on, bub. What a nice view, eh? Look at that. That's beautiful. It's a really nice lake, eh? There's a lot of structure in it, too. So the boats must be up here then. Unless they took them out. Maybe they took them out and haven't put them back yet. It is only May 24th, so still pretty early. Never mind. Here we are. There's the path. And there's the boats. We made it. A boat. Yeah, there's a boat. There's only one though. There was 3 or 4 here last time. Want to stop for a break? Check things out? All right. Oh, let's go have a look. Let's go have a look here. So here we go again. You guys have seen this once before, but welcome back to Pishabo Lake. And the next lake over there that we're going to cross, I think it's a little bridge, is Bogey Lake. And then we're going to continue on, and that's where the sign is for Temagami. And we're going to see where that leads. I don't know. We might not even be able to get down it. I couldn't tell you. But welcome to Pashabo, the one little section there. So there's a campsite like right in front of us. I don't know, 100 feet. On this little island, there's a campsite. There's one around the back side of it over to the left more. And look at that. There's a boat right there. Now, where the hell did he come from? Well, that's something you don't see every day. Maybe they borrowed this boat. But where's their ride? Where's their quad? Where's their side-by-side? Does it pass the test? Nice and strong? You think it'll float? Yeah? It looks like it? Well, if it looks like it, well, we might be okay. All right. Stay tuned. All right. We are off. We are heading to Bogey Lake now. Can't really see much of Bogey Lake, but got to pass by it to continue on to where we want to go. So we're just leaving Pashabo Lake. I'm not sure where those boaters came from. I'm baffled. Unless there's a cottage or something on this lake, but I don't know. I know there's something up here. Maybe that's where they were coming from. perhaps there's a private laneway up here. That could be very well where they were coming from. That could be the tracks coming in. But my thing is I didn't even see a vehicle parked anywhere unless they live very, very nearby and they just drove like a side-by-side or something all the way from their house to their cabin, but I don't know. So right here this is a part of Bogey Lake here. Nice little body of water there. That's the other end of Pishabo. Water's up quite a bit. We've had a lot of rain. Well, we've had a lot of snow this winter. I've never seen so much snow in years. Like, we got pounded. And we didn't even get the worst of it. Many places south of us, oh man, like Huntsville area and stuff, cottage country, they got just hammered this past winter. It seemed like every day I was shoveling my driveway 3 or 4 times. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, we should be able to actually see quite a bit of cool stuff. That's a big hole there, bub. Look at that, eh? Be careful around that. Is this the lane? Yes, there it is. Here's the private laneway. Oh, they got their cable down, so that's probably where they are, because there was a cable up last year when me and Keen were here. So that's probably where they were coming from. But the tracks continue here. Actually, maybe they came from Temagami. They very well could have. There you go. There's the sign. That's where me and Keen left off in the episode, Is That a Bear? So now we are continuing on. And we'll see where this goes. All new territory now. Oh, looks like we're back out to the tower line. Yep. Now we're back into almost like that clay material. Dirt clay mix. This trail looks heavily used. I wonder where it brings us out in Temagami. I'm curious. $10 kilometers, so we should be there about 1375. Guess we'll find out. So you'll be happy to know that I guess the Polaris is back alive again. Jeremiah got it fixed up, changed the oil, I guess. The key start works now. The pull cord works. I imagine it still needs, you know, ball joints, wheel bearings, tie rods, tires, all the expensive stuff. But it's alive again, so for how long? Well, who knows? That's up to them. That's up to him and my daughter. It's definitely a cool trail. Rocky, but cool. Maybe it'll take us out, I don't know, maybe it'll take us out like at the gas station or something, in and around that area. I have no idea. Lots of trail markers. Should be coming up to another body of water. That's a sharp rock. That's a tire popper. As long as we don't have a bunch of people flying in, we should be all right. I can smell the water. Should be just up here. It looks like we might have to cross a bridge possibly. That'll be pretty cool to see. Looks like it opens up here. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and TikTok. I'll leave the links in the description. I ended up losing my previous TikTok account when they banned TikTok in the States for those 24 to 48 hours or whatever it was. So I'm trying to get my followers back up so I can go live again, bring you guys along. All right, how deep is this going to be? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be very deep. Nah, we're good. It's just deceiving. Looks deep, but... yeah, not even up to the floorboards. We're good. That is a cool area. We're getting closer. It looks like a bunch of private property up here, though. That might get interesting. But then again, I don't understand why they would post the sign, Temagami 10 kilometers this way, if you can't get to it. There's got to be some bypass roads, trails or something. We got markers there. Oh, is that a sign there? Oh, it's just showing arrows going the other way. Oh, what I'd give right now just to see a bear or moose, something. That'd be an epic way to start the season off, wouldn't it, folks? That looks like it might be a nice hill if we're going that way. Yeah, this is a very nice ATV ride. A little bumpy, so make sure you don't come down here just after you eat. You might be jiggling your insides out. We don't want to go that way. We want to stay this way. Hey, I see something. What is this? What do we got here? Is this a camp? Yes, it is. Wow. All right. Right on a lake. It's got a fire number. Now that's probably where these guys came from. That's a nice freaking area right there, man. Look at that nice little cottage back in there. Steel roof, boats. Very nice. Outhouse. You got a poop? Speaking of poop, I'm an idiot. I didn't bring any toilet paper with me. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing I got extra socks. Oh, here we go. Yeah. You never know how deep something's gonna be, right? Till you get into it. Like this, no. Just below the floorboards. Hey, we're like 6 kilometers away now. If that sign is accurate. I don't know where the hell we're gonna come out. Like, it's showing that we're coming up on either mining property or private property. Whenever it's highlighted in brown, it means one or the other. I guess you kind of gotta just guess, go with the flow. Because I couldn't tell you, I don't know. I'd live back here. Friggin' right I would. Oh, wow. Deegan, look at this, bud.